Hey guys, the May Day event is on and we've all been given a May Day ticket. So I thought I'd do a quick little video just to show you how to get everything that you can possibly get on the island, because there's quite a lot of bells up for grabs if you know what you're doing. So once you've popped over to the airport and you've given your May Day ticket over to Orville, you'll find yourself on this island with a nice little garden maze. First thing you gotta do, pick up that shovel, dig up the bush right next to you and grab that apple. Now you're going to have to eat that apple so that you can dig up the tree that's right in front of you. Now just work your way around the maze. There's a few things we've got to collect around here. We want to be getting make sure you get every single stick. You can even shake the trees if you need a couple of extra sticks, but there should be enough around. So grab every single stick, every little bit of wood. Don't miss that worn axe. And of course, get that last little piece of stone as well. So you want to head over here, use your worn axe to chop this down and grab those 2 apples. Now I do make a little bit of a boo-boo in a minute, but it's a perfect opportunity to show you exactly what you can do if you make a boo-boo too. So let's grab these couple of apples first. And once you got those apples, you can head back this way. You're going to chug one of those apples and get rid of this rock. Make sure you grab that apple. Now there's a couple of recipes here, one for a flimsy axe and one for an axe. You've probably already got those recipes, but just in case you haven't, the game sorts you out. Now have another apple. Get rid of that tree. And voila, you've found yourself with a crafting table. Now we haven't quite got everything we need yet. We missed out one little bit of iron earlier when we were doing our little search around. Now this is my boo-boo. Do not use an apple to get rid of this tree. You need to be getting rid of this with an axe, and I'll show you why later. So we do want that stick and the 2 apples, but we should have got it with an axe. Now, if you take the first path of these 3, no, not the second path. Take the first path, and that is going to lead you to a rock where we're going to pick up a piece of iron. And with that piece of iron, we're going to be able to make the flimsy axe and then the improved axe. So have another apple, get rid of that rock, get the piece of iron, and then make your way all the way back to the DIY table. Alright, so here we are back at the table. we're making our flimsy axe. Don't forget to press A so you can craft even faster. We've made a flimsy axe. Now we're going to use that flimsy axe and our piece of iron to make a full axe. Now this axe is the one that you need to use to get rid of all the trees. So here we are, now we've got our axe. It's in full working order, so this is going to be able to cut down every tree on the island now. It definitely won't break. Now you've got two options. You can either dig up that stump, or you can do what I did, cheeky little trick, just sit on it and spin around. You don't even need, it doesn't matter which way you want to do it. And boom, there we are. We've made it out the other side of the maze and we have met Rover, the cutest cat in town. We're almost complete, but not yet. So we're going to have a little chat with Rover. Rover's going to give you a nice little present to take back to your island. And then there's a couple more things we got to do before we leave. Once you're done talking with Rover, there's 9 bell vouchers to collect. And they're 3,000 bells each. So there's 27,000 bells to collect. And it's really easy money. The first 4, all you have to do is dig up that bush right next to Rover and pick them up. Simple. The next 4 are a little bit trickier because it means that you need to basically do the whole maze perfectly. But with this guide, that'll be a breeze. So you dig up those 2 little bushes, you're going to go all the way around the outside and you're going to get to these 3 blocks that are blocking the final 5 bell vouchers. So of course with 3 rocks in the way, we're going to need 3 apples to get them out the way. Now I did say, didn't I made a bit of a mistake and I only have 2 apples this time. But this, as I say, is a perfect opportunity for me to show you what you should do if you do what I did and make a little mistake. As you can see, I ran out of steam, there's nothing I can do. But for just 100 Nook miles, you can call the rescue service. All is not lost. Call the rescue service. Rossetti will get you back to the start of the island. It resets the whole maze, and so for just 100 Nook miles, you can have another go again. And it's really worth it because there's 15,000 bells sat just behind that rock. So if you do make that little mistake, spend the 100 Nook miles and head back into the maze and get it right next time. The most important thing to remember is you are only allowed to use an apple to dig up 1 tree. That's it. You can use apples to get rid of rocks, that's fine, but you're only allowed to ever dig up 1 tree with an apple. All the other trees need to be gotten rid of with either the flimsy axe or the axe that you're about to make. If you stick to that rule, you can't go wrong. And once you've done it the right way, you come round here with your 3 apples, your axe in hand, you clear those rocks out the way, and you collect your 5 bell vouchers. So all in all, that's 27,000 bells for a little maze that takes about 5 minutes. It's the easiest money you'll ever make. Now the only other thing you need to know is that all these things that you collected on the island, the bell vouchers and the present from Rover, they don't stay in your pockets. So the Dodo services mail them to you. So as soon as you get back to your own island, head back home, open up your mail, collect your 2 presents, head over to Nook's Cranny, and boom, you've got 27,000 bells. Easy money. I hope this little guide has helped you make the most of your Mayday ticket. Let me know if it did, even if you made a little mistake first time round like me. Let me know if you managed to get all the money. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hang on, I don't know where I'm up to, so I'm going to do that last bit again.